Hello and welcome back to the channel. This is Daniel Roman for winteriscoming.net, and today I'm so excited to be here with Taylor Napier, who plays Maxim on the Wheel of Time. Taylor, how are you doing?
I'm good. How you doing, Danny?
I'm doing good. Excited to talk to you about season three.
Yeah, I'm
Um,
excited to talk about it.
cool. Well, that works out. So the battle for the Two Rivers
Yeah,
obviously is airing. That's the new episode. You were in the thick of the fighting for a lot of that episode. Um,
yeah.
What's a behind the scenes thing about filming episode 7 that you think would surprise people?
Oh, that would surprise some people. Um, just how hard it was. Um, we had, we had about a week and a half of night shoots, and then a week and a half of kind of day to night shoots because we were trying to shoot at sunset. So it
Mm.
was a lot. It was quite a lot. And then and then we swung back around and did a crazy like pickup day where I had to be up at 5 a.m. the next morning. So it was a lot of just physical exhaustion by the end of it. I think we all felt like we had been in a battle. Like there was
Yeah.
not a lot of acting by the end of it. It was just dead tired. Just really, really wanting a bed. Very.
Yeah. Is this the most difficult thing you would say you've done on the Wheel of Time so far?
Yeah, I think just the stamina of that because I think we had normally on Wheel, it's great. We actually have a lot of time to film and it's a big
Mm.
show. And so we get a lot of days to film every episode. And so when you're filming, even if you have a fight sequence, you're normally filming for a day or two, maybe three, and then you're off for a little bit. Or you have, you know, 1 or 2 days a week and you might be in rehearsal for the rest of it, but it's not as much. This was almost 20 days straight of filming.
Wow.
And so that was intense. But I think it's worth it. I think it looks really cool. I think it comes off beautifully, and I think we all look appropriately exhausted. It was a really really amazing shoot. I had a blast.
Awesome. Awesome. Yeah, it came out really, really well, I think.
Yeah,
Um,
yeah,
so I've seen some behind the scenes videos, like on Amazon and socials and
yeah,
stuff, and it seems like you did quite a lot of your own stunts. Is that
yeah.
so? You've done very different types of weapons. You've done wire work. You've fought
Yeah.
Trollocs. Like, what's your the type of stunt you've most enjoyed doing on the show?
Should I say the most badass answer or should I say the real answer? The real answer, I really loved doing the archery because the arrows are fake and then I didn't have to worry about hitting the right spot. Um, I could just
Awesome.
focus on the emotion of it. Um, the badass answer is I really loved all the sword fighting and getting to do the wire work and I mean the stuff in five was really fun because it felt like I mean it was like I felt like a real stunt performer. I felt like an acrobat.
Yeah.
There was yeah, and Maxim's a real jack of all trades in terms of the weapons he uses. I think he's
Mhm.
never used the same weapon twice in a battle. So it's been fun to kind of learn all of them and kind of pick up all the new skills. Uh, so that's been great. But probably the archery just because I kind of got to focus on just the acting.
Yeah, that makes sense. And you got to be the person shouting loose, which
Yes,
I loved.
I love shouting. So that really was really up my alley.
Cool, cool. So, shifting away from the battle for a second, I really one of my favorite scenes of that episode is kind of Alana and Maxim's reconciliation a little bit, where he tells her that they're building something new because they've been grieving this whole season. So Alana has often had multiple warders. If there comes a day when she decides to take another one,
Mm,
especially if it's someone Maxim may or may not like as much as he
mm.
obviously cared for Ivan. How do you
Yeah,
think he
yeah.
will handle that?
I think that'll be a really interesting day when and if that happens. I think,
Fair.
I think Maxim will I don't know that Maxim will love it. I think I think Maxim's biggest hurdle with Alana this season has been not so much It's been, not so much as the things that are happening or the grief, it's her lack of communication.
Yeah.
And so it seems like she spirals into that maybe more if we follow maybe some of the stuff that happens in the books. And so
Mhm.
I think that Maxim won't like it for himself or maybe for the person that she might bond.
Yeah.
If it's a more consensual thing, then I think he would still love to be consulted.
Yeah.
One of his biggest kind of pet peeves or gripes with being a warder is his lack of agency and his lack of power in that relationship. It's the thing that kind of sits the hardest for him.
Yeah.
And so without if it's not a, you know, decision as a team and she just does it, I think it'll be I don't know that I think there might be a bigger blow up to
Yeah.
ensue the two of them.
Yeah, I'm so curious to see how the show navigates the stuff that the readers know may or
Yeah,
may
yeah,
not be coming, we'll say.
yeah,
Um, I think we've got time for one more quick question. So, obviously, a lot of us are rooting for you guys to get a fourth season, more
yeah.
seasons. We want that to happen. So, if the Wheel of Time is renewed, what's an aspect of Maxim that you'd really like to explore more in the future?
Um, I got to do so much of it this season with the fighting. That was one of the things that I really wanted to explore.
Mhm.
I think moving forward, I'd love to see kind of what we start in season three blossom a little bit more. And Alana is such a leader and she's such a badass. And I want to see Maxim step into that more. And I want to see him, not that he's not kind of a badass, but it's sort of like a painful crawl slash pull, to get him there. And so I'd like to see him, just step up as much as possible going forward and be the number two she needs or the general that she needs in her army.
Yeah. Awesome. I hope we get to see it.
Yeah.
Taylor, I think we're out of time, but thank you so much. Such a pleasure talking to you and congratulations on season 3.
Really lovely to talk to you too.